Welcome, podcast fans. It's time for the What's Up Bro podcast show, presented by J&J Production Studios, the home for all your entertainment needs. All kinds of great topics discussed every week, a variety of different themes offered, special guest appearances, prize giveaways, and so much more. Stay tuned. And now, here are your hosts, Sam Crow and Big Hoss.
Well, good evening. Happy Saturday, everybody. So glad you are joining us tonight. Hope you are having a wonderful President's Day weekend. I almost said 4th of July weekend. I am so getting ahead of myself. This year's been crazy. It's going by fast. It's February 17th. We're almost to the end of the month already, heading for March and St. Patty's Day, which we just got through Valentine's Day. So I guess it's fair to say that 4th of July would not be too far behind. As you guys know, we like to prep for that because summertime is always awesome, always a lot of great fun, and it gives us our first glimpse and opportunity to start our theme shows that we do, like the 4th of July. We actually do Labor Day, which we'll probably have this year as well, and so much more, which also leads up, of course, to our specials during the holiday seasons. You know, of course, our Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. It's kind of our regular trifecta of seasonal special episodes that we have. If you guys have been here long enough, you know. So yeah, but it's not entirely without, I guess it's fair to say that I could have that brain farting there because it's going to be here, and we know summer comes and goes very, very quickly. So, but either way, we're still going to make the most of this year. A lot of fun stuff, which we're going to share in just a moment for you guys for a couple updates there and some announcements there, as we normally do. And of course, just a quick one too there. Big Hoss not joining us tonight. He's home, as far as I believe he's home. He said he's back from his mom's. Just not feeling up to it tonight. Perfectly fine. We wish him the best. He sends his well wishes to you guys and hello. We'll have him back soon. We may have him again this week. We might drive some bonus tracks from our bonus episodes from some of the other podcast shows. You guys know that we have. Since it's a holiday weekend, we'll have a couple extra days there. We may at least get one, maybe two out there. We'll see how it goes. That's hopefully the plan, if the stars align and schedules pan out that way. So that's the hope. But just a little teaser there for you all, and to allow you to know to keep your eyes and ears open for it. And we'll see how it goes. But the show goes on. We're back tonight here for you guys, and we're going to just sit back and relax and chill and really just go over some fun stuff. I mean, for starters, and I thought it was a unique title we have for the show tonight, we want to spring to spring, meaning that we're hoping that we get to spring soon, because it's been a whirlwind, and maybe for some of you guys, not so much, depending on where you are located, but where we are, the weather was getting nicer, and then all of a sudden, the snow came out of nowhere. It's blustery cold. It's kind of like winter's telling us it never really left, and I'm just like, what the hell? You know, I mean, it's just one of those things where you're like, you just want it to be spring, okay? I'm looking forward to shorts, being outside, you know, spring, all kinds of great stuff. Baseball's out there, you can play out there, biking, all that great stuff, which of course goes into summer too, but I just want it to start already, and it's just it's so old and tiresome, this whole, and cumbersome, I guess is the other word, that's what I'm looking for. I just want to move on from it, okay? You guys know what I'm saying. You can agree with me on that one there. So hopefully, and I don't know, and I'm not going to hang our hats on it too, the fact that, given that the weather has been what it is, that we shouldn't see an earlier spring. It could go into April even, which plan for the worst case. So, but we're hoping we can usher in nicer weather because I'm just kind of over it now. I'm sure a lot of people are. Some people still love it. That's great. Not knocking you, not poking fun because you do, but I'm just ready to move on, ready for the seasons to shift and for us to continue on through the year. So, been cold long enough, looking for some warm weather. Not so it has to get brutally hot right away, but just so that it's a little bit warmer than what it's been. And we shared this, I think it was when we did the show last weekend, that even, you know, or it might have been the show before that, even the weather being when we've hit, I want to say like upper 50s, it still felt like a spring day. It was really, really nice. And how you know it's bad is because if it's that warm at only that temperature, because that's still cold to a lot of people, that means it's been really, really cold on a consistent basis, and it has been. Snow-wise, we've only had one major dumping this past week, and that's about it. And a little bit more, we had a bit of just a light coating there, nothing major. So that's about the size of the snow for the winter. Just sheer cold. And so that's why we say we're hoping that the snow will melt, the grass will come out, flowers will come up, and I know a lot of places are preparing for, well, we have St. Patrick's Day, of course, but Easter already, too. So we're trying to get into that warmer weather mode, which, again, if we can do that, fantastic, that would be great. So there you go. If you missed it last night, to start announcements too, catch the last episode we did. I did an episode of the sports show. We did an NFL season wrap-up. We talked about a little bit about the Super Bowl, the results there. Looked at some potential upcoming free agents that are going to hit the market. Will they stay? Will they go? We'll probably do more of those as we get closer. If you guys want to check that out, you can. All great stuff you can look for. Linktree.com/J_J Production Studios. Check it out there, where you can get all your favorite podcast episodes there available on your favorite streaming services. And, of course, all of the social media accounts where you can find us and follow us. Check it out. We'll connect with us today. That's available there. And what else do we have coming up there? Still looking at doing... What do we have going on here this year? Let me think here. I have to go back. I had some of these in my mind here. Still under production, looking at the potential for the website coming up there. We are hoping to make some more headway on that. We are setting a goal for at least the end of this year, maximum, to try to have that up and running. So that's still in development there for you guys. Looking forward to seeing how that plays out there and comes about. Should be really exciting. Looking at setting a set list up for this year. We're hoping to have a couple more guests come on the show. We are still working on some special guests for the year. We'll keep you guys posted there as well. No new developments at this point. And other than that, what else do we have? What do we have going too? We have... Oh, yes. I almost forgot. We'll make this the last one there too, because we still have it. And if you hadn't followed us through our Christmas and the New Year special, we talked a lot about this. We're going to share it here again as a reminder too. Actually, two major reminders too. I almost forgot that one. That was another one I wanted to share. But firstly, we still have the autographed signed photo from our good friend Miranda Maverick, and we want to give that away as a potential prize for one of the lucky listener for the show. And we are going to hold that open for the contest for that for this year. And just in case you are not familiar with this and don't know what to do, it's very, very simple. We will be posting it actually again soon. I will make sure to make a note of that so we do that. If you are not following us on social media, that's the best way to catch it. So check that out there. Facebook, Twitter X. Anywhere else you want to, Instagram if you want to. We're going to post that photo. All you have to do is you can leave a like, you can comment on it. If you repost it, you can do all of the above. That will give you an opportunity to enter in to have a chance to be the lucky recipient when we give that away. We're hoping to... We had a few people that have been interested in that. We're trying to see if we can stretch it out a little bit more. We will make sure that we count you in there. The more opportunities you do, like liking it and sharing it and all that and commenting on it, the better chance you have to win it. And then at the end of it all, when we do hold it as a giveaway, we pick a lucky winner, we will reach out to you and try to connect with you there as best we can for more details. If we can get in direct contact with you through social media, we can do that. Or else if there's another method that we want to do, we'll let you know how to contact us to get more information on how to get the photo to you if you are the lucky winner. So that will be going on throughout the year, probably over the course, if we don't have enough contestants for this to give away by the summertime, probably do something special during either maybe Memorial Day or 4th of July. Try to really promote that there. But that will be available. And again, keep an eye out on social media. We will post that photo around. All you have to do is like it, repost it, comment on it, do one of each or do all three. When you see it, doesn't matter where you see it, as long as we can see it and you're acknowledging that you have in fact viewed that photo, we will count you in for the drawing to give it away as a bonus there. So there you go. And then lastly and most importantly, we shared this a few weeks ago. Did not share this yesterday. I want to share this today. Just a reminder for you guys, some changes coming up here. We're not sure how soon. Well, we have an idea of a timeline, but we're not exactly sure if we'll be able to stretch it that far. We did announce, we did receive notification. We weren't sure. We found actually through our Mr. J, you guys know, one of our producers for our show, and our mentor that helps us out. It seems that Spreaker is changing its format to where the live feature will no longer be an option. What does that mean if you're not familiar with this and haven't been following thus far? It just simply means that at a certain point, which I'll get to, we have a tentative timeline for that in a second, we will no longer be offering or able to do live shows. That just basically means we'll be recording and uploading episodes. If you guys, again, have been listening to us for a while, we've done that a few times before, several in fact. So it really doesn't affect us per se too much, other than the fact of we won't be live and in person with you guys. We won't be able to chat like we have the chat feature during the show in the studio. We won't have that available, but we have other ways we can do that too. So timeline for that, as far as we are to understand, it's still available to us. We're still able to use it. We're trying to be moderate with that too, just because at some point Spreaker is going to potentially disconnect that. But from what we're told, it looks like the feature will no longer be even available to even click on as of December 31st of 2024. So New Year's Eve coming up at the end of, well, technically, I guess you could say the end of this year, just before next year. So right at the cusp of 2025. So which roughly gives us about a little less than about 10 months, give or take, for that to kick in, take effect. We don't know, though, if the system itself will be disconnected before that. That's a possibility, which is why we say we will try to incorporate live episodes as long as we can do so. But that should and might change at some point. But if we can ride it out to the end of the year, we will. But planning for the new year 2025 would be the change, where we will just have episodes, same great content, still have our episodes here. It'll just be uploaded, and you guys can listen to it at any point. They'll be available. Scheduling wise, we'll probably be recording during our, what would be like now, our live time frame. And the other thing that's nice about it, though, too, which I shared this in Hoss, we talked about it too, is it does give us the opportunity to get out more content, which we're hoping to do, and it gives us the ability to record multiple episodes at a clip and have them available, because the nice feature about the offline recording, which is what it's called, because technically we're not on the air, we're not live, we can record episodes and then we can schedule them to appear and be available to listen to at certain dates and times. And as I said, you guys know we've done that before, where we've actually had taken or planned to take a weekend off. We've actually recorded episodes ahead of time and had them uploaded to the weekend or weeknight, whatever it was that we were not supposed to be on live. The episode was there in its place. So it's going to be the same kind of idea there. But just to give you guys a reminder for that, we're going to keep mentioning that periodically. And obviously, we'll let you know too, especially if an episode comes where we can't go live. We'll mention it in the episode when we upload it for that as well. Other than that, that's, I think, everything we have for right now. We're going to actually get ready to dive in here. I just want to make sure all systems are go. Let's take a short break, actually. Let's take a commercial here. Then we'll come back. We'll sit and we'll chill out. We'll hang out. I'm going to get the fire going here because I like the effect of it. I know Hoss is not, it's his favorite, but at least it gives us a little bit of ambiance here. So we'll do that. Plenty of more fun coming up here. It's really early. We're just getting things rolling. Might not go quite as long tonight, though, but we'll see. Play it by ear as it goes. But we want to just hang out with you guys, and hopefully you guys are really enjoying the start of your, I still kind of say it's the start of your holiday weekend, but technically it's true. I guess some people usually start like Friday nights. Most people are home. They kind of consider that their start, quote unquote, to their weekend. So you might have already done that. There may be a lot of you, unfortunately, that have to work this weekend, and we feel for you, but we're here to give you entertainment. Hopefully we can help alleviate some of the time that you're spending working and make the time go quicker. So that's the goal. Either way, everybody should have a great weekend. It's always fun. We look forward to the weekends every chance we get to hang out with you guys. And of course, it's no different. And we're looking forward to many more weekends coming up, more fun and excitement, and hopefully we can have always great content, but we'd like to see what else we can get out there for you guys. So perfect time again, as always, here. Break time there. Do what you need to do. Come on back. We'll be back shortly here. Play some tunes and some tracks. Couple commercials for you guys, and then we'll come right back in here, hit the mic on the airways, hanging out here Saturday night, February 17th. Hard to believe we are just about to the end of the month, except this year it's a leap year, so there's an extra day in February, which I know that kind of seems anticlimactic, but I still think it's interesting because it's still a day longer. It's kind of like an extra hour of daylight. It does matter if you're able to have it, so that's why it's important. But it's a bonus day, so who knows? And actually, I think I should let's see what the calendar says, because I didn't even see what day that is. I think that's a weekday, in fact. It's a Thursday, matter of fact. There you go. It's kind of weird. Woo, it's a leap year every 4 years. So that means we won't have a leap year again until 2028. And which, again, is fine. And if it is going to be your birthday, happy birthday. I know a lot of people have fun with that on leap year. So for those of you who share that same day, have fun with it. And however, let us know if you want. Comment how old you're going to be, just in leap years. I know some people like to do that for fun. But hope you guys enjoy that. And also look forward to spring, as we all are. Let's hope it comes. Let's just have good positivity for that and hope that it comes sooner than later, because we just need it to. That's all I'm going to say. Enough said, right? All right, stay tuned for more, you guys. We'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned. Do not go away. And yeah, that's it. Come on back. See you soon. Unless something major happens, which it shouldn't. We'll be right here, right back. Stay tuned. See you in a second.
Hey audio fans, are you looking for fun and excitement? Have you been searching for that special show? You know, the one complete package you want in a podcast? Then check out the What's Up Bro podcast show and experience what true entertainment is all about. Stay tuned and don't miss the action. Available on your favorite streaming services, including YouTube. Thank you for all your support. And as always, we'll see you at the show.
We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned.
Hey there, do you love podcasts? Are you having difficulty finding the right ones to listen to? Is it frustrating when you're trying to pick that show? You know, the one where everyone must collectively agree on? Like finding a good movie or TV show to watch, do you look for the most jam-packed entertainment that's possible to find in a single episode every week? Then search no more, and welcome to J&J Production Studios. It's our business to provide the best entertainment and information available for you. Whether you're sitting in that comfy chair with your favorite snack and beverage listening live each week, or downloading your favorite show episodes to take with you on the go while you're at work, exercising, or even just to play at night for you to fall asleep to. There's something for everyone, no matter what size, shape, or age you are. Visit www.linktree.com/J_J Production Studios to find all the streaming services where our podcast shows can be found. You can also connect with us on your favorite social media platforms, including Facebook and Twitter. You can join our public Discord server and chat directly with us. But wait, there's more. You can subscribe to our official YouTube channel and be notified every time a new show is broadcast. Wish you could have some studio souvenirs or collectibles? Guess what? You can. Visit the official store where you can purchase items featuring your favorite podcast and show hosts. Would you like to help support us? You can do that by getting your very own exclusive membership on our Patreon account. All proceeds go to help us upgrade our shows, which will only enhance the entertainment provided to you. Thank you so much. We're excited to have you as an audience. Your love and support are always appreciated. We'll see you soon.
Break time is over. We're so glad you stayed tuned. Now back to the action as the show is set to resume.
Welcome back to the studio, guys. If you're just tuning in, welcome. This is the number one home for your entertainment, the best place to be, which we try to do our best. We hope you guys feel the same way. But so glad to have you regardless. It's always a fun time. You guys know we try to do it in style as best as we possibly can. No exceptions to that rule. Oh, shoot. I did have another thought. Oh, I know I wanted to share it. That's where it was. I had another announcement we wanted to share. In regards to, we did mention that as well a little bit ago before the break. We may be having another addition to the show. Nothing is definite yet. We are still waiting on word, but we may be having the Mr. J joining us with the Sanitarium show, Ragnarok Radio Inc. He's looking at possibly joining up with us. That might be a new addition that we have coming out soon. To be determined. We're still hashing out the details. We've been in discussions about it. Right now, we are just seeing where we stand and what the ultimate result is going to be. But that'll be a new exciting thing we can add. Hope you guys will be here. We'd love to have everybody come over and join as well. It's going to be awesome. It's a great show. If you guys have been listening, we've been listening to it for a long time. Again, they were really inspiring. Got us started when we got the shows going. So we'd love to have them here and rolling with us. Looking forward to that. We'll keep you guys posted for more. Stay tuned for more details to come. I feel like there was something else I had in mind. I don't remember what it was, but let's jump in here a little bit. I'm curious to know too. What do we do? Like I said, we talk about holidays too, and it's about holiday weekend. Like, what does one do for that? I mean, I think for a lot of people, it's just a good chance to decompress and catch up on other mundane things that we don't normally have time for. Which that's probably a lot of us can relate to in that sense. I think, I don't know, I think there's always great opportunities for moments when you get that, because if you think about it, the schedule throughout the year, now it varies on one's job, of course, but I think it's something that we should look forward to and get it, because again, not many people get it. Some people don't get time off at all, and I've shared it many times before. You guys might know this too, but I had worked at one time where I did not have a day off. So it's kind of one of those things where, you know, you learn to appreciate it more when you have it. And even if you're able, if you put enough time in at your job and you're there, you may be eligible for vacation time even. Like, you know, a lot of people have. I've had that before too. So there's always perks to that, possibilities. And so when you get those, take them for what they are and, you know, try to make the most of it either way. You know, they don't always go as planned. I've shared that story. It's always a fun story. We have summer vacations where you work so hard to plan certain things. You set time aside. You do all that stuff you have to do, and it just never goes according to plan. So that's just, I think, par for the course for a lot of people. So, yeah. But, you know, it is what it is, and I'm sure you guys are having a great time. And, you know, especially with family, it's a great chance to spend with your kids and maybe do some fun things. That's why I was saying, too, we're hoping spring gets here soon because we want to get outside and do fun stuff. You can only do so much indoors, and maybe it's just because of the fact, and I've always loved the mixture of both, but ever since having COVID there and being stuck in for 3 months, I guess it kind of sours you a little bit. It's got to. And I know it's been a while since we've had that, but I don't know. It was just it still kind of lingers in one's mindset there and kind of just hangs around. So maybe that's kind of why we get itchy and we don't want to be indoors a lot, which, you know, it is what it is. Especially in the wintertime, we don't have much of a choice. But, you know, it's just kind of, that's how it goes. But it'll be great to get outside. So hopefully that will be sooner than later. But you can still find a lot of fun things to do. And again, unless you live in an area where it's warmer right now, you're probably already doing that. I envy you and am completely jealous. But no, I'm kidding. We're happy for you guys doing that. But we're looking forward to that and doing that as well. So, of course, and if you're a big sports fan too, baseball season comes up. Not just professional or anything like that, but just having fun. A lot of people get involved in leagues and doing different things, so that's always a great time. It's just more opportunities to do more stuff. But I don't know. It always just seems like you get so busy and you're just worn out by the time all is said and done. Like I said, the last couple of weeks have been, especially for me in this case, have been really a lot of things happening all at once. I've had it before, but I don't know, just something about it. It kind of wears on you a little bit. And that just reminded me what I want to say. I'll get to that in a second. So I guess everybody has different ways to celebrate it. As you get older too, you kind of have different viewpoints for that. But either way, we're gonna make the most of it. We do what we can. I just saw this and it reminded me. I wanted to share that too. We are closely approaching, which it's hard to believe, but we are. Let me see. This is year 2 for us now. I have to think about it because I forget because the years kind of blend together along with the dates. So we are coming into, or we actually started. Hang on, I got to think here now. Let me do the math. So we started. Yeah. So this is going into. We're into year 2 because we officially launched summer of 2023. No, 2022. Hang on, I know one way I can check that. Yeah, summer of 2022. So we're going in. This is year 2 for us. And we had a special. We hit 100 episodes, which was fantastic, phenomenal. It was great. Why I bring this up is we are vastly approaching actually episode 200. And I know, right? It's incredible how time really flies, and we feel like we could do more. We feel like we don't do enough, but the episodes just seem to come, and I don't know. It flies by. So we're looking forward to that. We might do something special for that. I can't really determine. I don't think at this we have 15. So. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can count this. Maybe I can calculate this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So rough estimate, it will probably be sometime in April when we hit that milestone. If we continue on our regular schedule like we do. Give or take, some weeks we might be off or we might do a couple extras, so that's just a rough estimate, but yeah, we may end up doing something special for that. But that's really it's huge. Why I say that also is because I've seen other podcasts. Some shows are celebrating just like their 50th episode, which not everybody always does the same schedule, but and that's still a tremendous milestone. But to get that far and get to this point, and I'll say this, and we talk about it too, but sitting back and looking at. And a lot of times when we listen to episodes, we kind of go back and we go through the archive. We listen to some of the shows, some of our favorites too. It's really, really incredible to see how far we've come. We still have a lot we can do yet, I know, and there's plenty of things that we want to do yet that we need to incorporate. But it's been a tremendous ride up to this point. It's been massive, massive, and phenomenal, and it floors us more and more every day when we look at it, saying how we got to where we are, because we shared the origin story, and just the point I wanted to focus on is, when Haas and I talked about doing this way back when, we had a goal of committing to it, working at it, and giving it our best effort, with the understanding that there's no guarantee of a positive return, whether that was making a lot of money from it or getting a lot of listeners, that kind of thing. We wanted to do it because we wanted to do something fun. We wanted to have a lot of, and as I said, for my portion of it, I know Big Hoss has been down that road before. I kind of got the bug for that when we were at COVID, and again, podcasting wasn't new, but it just seemed to take the numbers just seemed to pump up entirely. And then of course, as we started, we had a lot of great ideas, which is why we want to start spreading it out, because we have to get back. We want to get back to the other shows, get some ideas for the ASMR nighttime sleep. Obviously, the Law and Justice show I have to work on. I got some other plans for that. The review show, we have some topics we're going to do too. So it's all, we have some ideas already pre-planned. We just have to get them into practice as far as getting them uploaded. And again, that's where it kind of helps, where we have the ability, even if we just go down to recording it, we should be able to turn out a couple good episodes for that, which I think is great because a lot of you guys seem to enjoy it as well. But yeah, it's just incredible when you. A lot of people don't always look at accomplishments, and I've shared that on the show with Deanie and some of the guys too. We talked about that on the Podsy Quad podcast. If you've seen me on there, I've been on a couple times. Looking forward to getting back there again. Depends on how you measure level of success. That doesn't always mean that you have, everybody has a different perspective for that, but we feel here, at least from what we have going on, that it's probably more than we could have ever possibly contemplated. So, but yeah, it's huge, and I said this too, and I firmly believe it. But if you spend too much time and thinking about hitting success, and I remember being younger doing that too, you kind of miss out on a lot of great things. Maybe that's because my viewpoints have changed. I still have higher goals for a lot of things, don't get me wrong, and a lot of that could be, which I think we don't attribute to enough, is the fact that times are changing. Again, cliche, I know, but that's the best way to say it. A lot of things are different. A lot of the things that we took for granted that were easy enough to do, we can't do anymore. So I think that changes one's perspective on measurements of success and what to accomplish, because you have to do things differently, or you have to reinvent, change, tweak things, whatever, depending on what it is you're doing, to fit it. And maybe it's like I said, we talk about schedule. Maybe it's a scheduling thing to where you can't commit a lot of time to something, or you I'm trying to think. I lost my train of thought there. Maybe something you got away from. I shared that before. I've had that. But either way, it's just we adapt and we move forward. That, like, so what we said, like, when this change happens, it's unfortunate, but it's the way things go. We make it work with the shows. We'll figure out how to work around it, how to still make it awesome, and we're still gonna have fun with it, of course. But we just survive and adapt, and you move forward. You just kind of have to. And I think that's where, I know we talked about it on the Podsy Quad show. There's so many podcasts out there, but as an example, if you don't have a plan for it, or you are not dedicated or determined to it, it's going to fall away. We talk about, I know it was I think it was the initial appearance I made, that was the question of how do you weed out competition. And I've said it, and I say it, and I still stand by it. We don't look at competition when we do our shows. You kind of can't do that when you're podcasting, or you have music or band, anything else. Is there competition? Well, sure, of course. Same thing with live streamers, YouTubers, any content creators that use that. There's going to be competition, but if you focus on that again, and you're basing your success on squashing competition and pushing them out of the way, you're not going to get anywhere. You want things to grow naturally. So set small goals going into it, like we did. We would love to be the sole big show, and maybe one day we will be, but right now that's not the case, and that's fine. We just want to be what we can be for us. Again, I said it too. It's been on the clips there. I've said it, where we're not doing anything abnormally different than anybody else can do. The only thing is that nobody can replicate what we can do, because we're truly unique. So if you are doing your own YouTube channel or your own podcast, have fun with it. Be yourself. Be unique. Don't worry about the glory of potential rewards. Just enjoy it. And if it's meant to be something big, it can happen. It'll happen over time. As we said, we started out with, I don't know how many, I can't recall now. Actually, I should look at the numbers while I'm in here too, because I haven't checked these in a while. We only had maybe just a few listens initially, and so could it have been discouraging? It kind of was at first, but over time, we had learned to keep pushing at it. I mean, there's times when we feel like probably nobody's ever listening, which never seems to be the case, but we're just kind of saying that in regards there. But it's the dedication. It's all about putting it behind. So we do it to have fun. If we can make a career out of it, have some part-time income from it, that's great. We'd love to do that, but it's just a fun idea that we started with and we wanted to do. And I know I love, me personally, looking at all the other great shows that are out there. So many unique different podcasts, and I don't want to take away from anybody else. You know, podcasts from paranormal talking to personal things to the true crime I've seen is a big one too. There's pretty much a podcast for everything. If you didn't think there was, then you have not been researching at all. So it's a unique atmosphere, unique tool, and as I said, for me, it kind of scratches the itch of I've always wanted to be involved in music, being a musician and artist, doing that, and unfortunately it didn't pan out quite the way I hoped in that regard, but being an on-air personality, on-air talent for that has really helped to scratch the itch for me. So maybe I'll get a chance to play music again one day, don't know. But this is kind of my baby. This is the thing that we've had. You know, Haas and I collaborated, we worked hard, and we still work hard at this. It's really just something that I think I would attribute myself. I'd say it's probably the most successful thing, entertainment-wise, that I've done at this point. So that might be sad, and as I say that now, thinking to myself, that's kind of a sad, maybe bleak outlook, but I don't see it that way at all, truthfully. And, you know, as I said, for younger people doing this, whether it's podcasting or whatever that endeavor is that you're going for, understand there's going to be lumps and there's going to be speed bumps, and you know things may be rough at first. They should get better if you're determined enough, but they might not. We can't guarantee it 100%. So, but either way, just ensure that you are giving it your all, and the rest will work itself out. So, it's the best, honest way I can put it out there. But you know, sometimes when you don't think about that, we don't take enough time, I don't think, to think about that. I think we probably could be a lot better off if we did so. I mean, it's difficult, and you know, we're all on this journey of life, but we all have different pathways to take, and the roads tend to bend and turn different ways that don't always pan out the same way for all of us. So I can understand in those regards it can be difficult, but I don't know. Maybe it's nostalgia. Maybe, again, I'm getting older. Don't know. Could be both. All of which are true. So the facts are the facts. But it just seems like there's always great opportunities where we could put ourselves in better positions, better opportunities, that kind of thing. So, you know, take those risks. Take those chances. You never know what could happen. And, you know, you won't know until you try. And again, I say it, and I will keep saying it. I will repeat it over and over because it's very important. The level of success can vary. Success is whatever you make it out to be. So if you're shooting to say, I want to be a millionaire overnight, and I want to invent an app or something that's going to give me instant fame and fortune, that's going to probably set you up for failure right away. Because that 9 times out of 10, and don't get me wrong, I know some people that have dumb luck and have hit it and become billionaires overnight with certain things. Not saying it's virtually impossible. It's just not super likely for a lot of us. So set those small goals, have an idea, roll with it, build it, and then make sure it's sustainable enough to continue to further invest in it, and then move on from there. So best advice I can give you, ultimately, I think that'll benefit a lot of people, and I hope it does. And you know, if ever any point you guys have heard this, or you hear these, we talk about these sort of things, and you have either whether it's our advice or if you've just done it and you found it works for us, let us know. We'd love to talk about it, love to hear about it. We'd love to hear the success stories that I'm sure a lot of you guys have had. So don't be shy. You know, if you want to send us on instant message, social media, you can. If you want to email us too, whatever. If you want to write us a story about it, we'd love to hear about it. And if we get some good ones, we'll definitely share them as long as you want us to on the airway. We want to inspire others, and if we can help in that regard, we'd love to do it. That's why we're here. It's one of the many reasons why we're here, truthfully. So, yeah, like I said, we would love to have the opportunity to give you a chance to share in that opportunity, and others. Again, it's a small community. We're trying to do something where we are building something with all of you guys. It's not just us. It's not just people that work with us to do certain things. It's for you guys out there listening too. Again, we're average people just like you. We're not A-listers. We haven't won Oscars. We haven't won Grammys. We're not on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We haven't sold multi-platinum records. We haven't been in hit movies that will last a lifetime. That would be awesome. Maybe one day if we ever get a chance. I have to hire an agent first. But we're just trying to, like the rest of you guys, live day by day, survive as best we can, and just enjoy life in any way, shape, or form that we possibly could. So, and we want to hear that same thing. And sometimes, too, if you guys have advice to give back to us, too, we're always open to learning that. We are not adverse to that. We are totally open to new ideas, new possibilities, all that great stuff that we hope that everybody can share with. And if you can and you have something, by all means, feel free to share with us. So, there you go. I know that sounds really insightful. I never know sometimes when it comes out, because I feel like I don't practice this enough in the mirror, honestly. I just sort of comes to me. But a lot of it's from experience, and I've gained a lot of experience even in my short life, if you want to say that way. So I hope it helps a lot of you guys as well, and gives you something positive to inspire others that might look at your example too. We want to keep that line going. We want to pass that lineage on down. So if we can do that, all more power to all of us to do that, to better ourselves and civilization as in a whole, and maybe have some hope in this bleak world of ours that seems to be fleeting more and more nowadays. So let's try to get that back. At any rate, it looks like we are going to just about hit our time, so we're going to actually wrap things up here for you guys. The night did actually go quicker than I thought. You never know sometimes. We did start a bit earlier too. I was hoping to do that just to kind of give a little bit of a break for tonight. We'll be back, of course, with more next weekend. Same time, same channel. Your favorite show, of course, Friday nights and Saturday nights. We are looking to do possibly some bonus opportunities the rest of this weekend, so keep your eyes out. We will try to post updates. I'm not sure if we'll go live. We might actually record some bonus episodes for the other shows. We're going to try to jam-pack this weekend. We haven't done it for a while. That's going to be a goal. See where Big Hoss is at. We'll talk to him about it. Not sure which shows. I had a couple ideas we might do, but we will have something out there. We'll make sure we'll keep you guys in the loop. Of course, remember, check us out. Linktree.com/J_J Production Studios. All the social media accounts that we have are there. You can follow us, let's see. You can subscribe. Oh, yes, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want. You can get all kinds of great content there. But all social media, you can follow us there, is available as well. We do have, hoping to get from Deanie soon. He will send me the link to the download. I appeared last week, I think it was. Now it's last week. I lose date. Yeah, last week. On the Podsy Quad episode. That will be up. We usually only are only available to put it on YouTube. So if you want to see that, you can check it out. Check out our YouTube videos. The other ones I've been on so far are there as well. We will upload that as soon as we have it. But more great content will come. So from all of us here at the studio, we wish you all well. Have a wonderful rest of the holiday weekend. Hope you get a chance to spend time with your loved ones, friends, family, everybody involved that's important to you. We hope that you get that quality time that a lot of us sometimes don't get. And we look forward to being back with you guys again soon with more great content. Again, we're just coming into the end of February, coming into March. We still got plenty of time this year. We're going to make it jam-packed. We are going to have a wonderful time. It's going to be amazing. Can't wait to see how the rest of the year plans out. We have ideas what we like to do. Sometimes things just naturally happen, so we'll just have to see. But we hope you guys will continue on this journey with us. We love you guys so much. Appreciate you all. Again, we couldn't do this without you guys. You mean the world to us, each and every one of you in your own unique way. Not one of us is better than the other. We love you all just the same. Just like again, with your children. We can't pick a favorite. I know that seems kind of weird because sometimes it does happen, but we're not biased in that case. We love equally here. So we appreciate you guys so much. We'll see you all again soon. Again, keep your ears and eyes open for bonus content. We'll see how that goes the rest of the weekend. And again, just a quick reminder from before. We will be posting the other photo of signed photo from Miranda Maverick that we have. So when you see it, if you're following us on social media or wherever you see it, make sure you leave a like, repost it, comment on it. Just make sure we can get you so we can see you're on there and we can add you to the list of a possible winner, and we will have that giveaway. If we get enough people, as soon as we have enough, and there seems to be enough interest, we will do it. We're leaving this open till the end of the year, till the holidays this coming year. But if we have a chance, as soon as we have enough people to do it, we might do it early. So we'll give you updates on that as well. But again, there's no limit to it. If you want to go on, even if you want to go on different platforms, if you've seen it on Facebook and you've done reposted or commented on it, you see it on Twitter X, you see it on Instagram, wherever, you can do all three. It just helps increase your chances. That's all we can say. There's no limitation. Otherwise, the more you do, the better, and it helps us out, so we're able to make sure that we give you the best chance to be a winner that will be available throughout the rest of this year. Hope you guys have a good one. Have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. Always, of course, a pleasure and treat to spend time with you all. Good night and goodbye for now. Of course, you guys know, and it's always never not true, but we have to say it anyway just so that we don't forget ourselves, because that could happen. Until next time, when we see you all at the show. Good night, everybody. See you very, very soon.
Thank you for listening to the What's Up Bro show. Catch all the latest live action on your favorite podcast streaming services, including Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. You can also check out episodes on the studio's official YouTube channel. Subscribe and become a member today. Don't forget to also turn on notifications so you'll know when new content is uploaded. Stay tuned and don't miss a single moment. We love and appreciate all your support. And as always, we will see you at the show.